Okay, we're going to come into downward facing dog pose, please. Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you like a little padding under your knees, you can always take some blanket under your knees. Just make sure your hands and feet are going to be on non-skid mat. If being on your kneecaps is difficult for you, problematic in some way, you can always lie on your belly. Let's come onto all fours or lie on your belly. You're on all fours. Your wrist crease is slightly ahead of your shoulders. Your knees directly under your hips. Your feet hip distance apart. Bring your shoulders up onto the back side of your body. In doing so, the low back may actually drop down a little bit. We want the shoulders on the back side of the body, the low back full. Turn your toes under if they're not turned under already. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Take your buttock bones back towards your heels. Stay strong and steady in your arms and hands. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Pick yourself up. Now, everyone, bend your knees for a bit. Yeah. So when you bend the knees, the hamstrings don't cry as much. Is that true? Yeah. So with the hamstrings a little bit less intense now, can you roll the sitting bones up to the ceiling, the ischial tuberosities up to the ceiling? It's like the ischial tuberosities are a dial, and you're dialing them up. It's kind of like mooning the moon, if you will. Bring your low back ribs up a bit, Kevin. So the ischial tuberosities, the sitting bones lift up, keep the line of the spine, keep the length of the spine, and then work to take the legs back. If the legs don't come back all the way without rounding the spine, then it's perfectly okay to be where you are with that. But we do want the spine to stay long. So it might be possible if you have very strong legs that at first you might not bring the legs all the way back. Inner thighs come back, outer hips come back, inner kneecaps come back, outer kneecaps come back, inner ankles draw back, outer ankles draw back, and you're breathing. Push the floor away from you, but also draw from the floor back up into your pelvis. Lengthen through the spine. So Robin, bend your knees a little bit for me, please. So the spine and the integrity of the spine, the length of the spine we work with first. Then we work on taking the legs back, keeping that length in the spine. Good. Take a breath in as you breathe out. You can come back to rest, either lying on your belly or in pose of the child, toes together, knees apart. Whichever is best for you is fine.